So, got some Bob-tach pins that I had to work on today. It's kind of a rewarding experience when you can repair something for almost next to nothing other than your time. But these pins right here were frozen in there from the rust and not being used for a long time. These wouldn't even move. So what I did is I dropped this pin, took that bolt off. That allowed me to take this lever off. I used this piece of pipe right here and this wrench, or this hammer, to drive that down through the Bob-tach, and it was stuck in there pretty good with the rust. I mean, there wasn't any movement in that whatsoever. So then I took the grinder with the wire wheel and put it on my chain vise and just knocked off all the rust, and there was just a ton of rust. Probably coated a good 1/16 of an inch all the way around that pin. So now the result is I've got a Bob-tach pin that works. I did that on both of these. And there is a grease zerk. Don't know exactly where it is right now, but there it is. There's one right there, and there's one right there. And I'm going to go ahead and grease these up and keep them greased. But this has been sitting for a couple years, so yeah, these wouldn't operate whatsoever. And I think is what happens a lot of the time is they get frozen up and people end up beating this with a hammer, or they use a piece of pipe or a tube like that to break it free. And I think is what it ends up doing is it breaks your little shaft right in here, and so that makes another repair, costly repair, which takes a lot more time. And so I think that if you just take the time every spring, take these out, clean them up, or just keep them well oiled and greased, you don't really have that problem. But yeah, that was today's repair. Bobcat 873.